Hi. Hey, guess what? They called me yesterday and she said I can have a booth. Woo, that only took about 3 weeks. I am shocked. I don't know whether you all were just putting in good vibes, good mojo for me, or whether some of my friends put in a good word, or if I just have the right stuff for the section she's looking for. But we're gonna go in and look at it. It's number D19. So the first thing I'm gonna do is grab a store map so we can find it. Well, haha, it just has the street names, the aisle street names. So I'm gonna have to go say, will you mark an X on D19? Okay, I got it. So just right behind me is the front door and the cashiers. So it's a pretty good booth. He showed it to me and then I went back up front so he could make a note. So it's Ed Sullivan and John Wayne Pass. It's a pretty good booth. D19. John Wayne Pass. I'm walking fast. I hope you guys aren't getting dizzy. Okay, and then Ed Sullivan Street. It's this booth right here on the corner. It's a 10 by 11, so it's, let's see, my last one at Willowstone was 10 by 7. This is 10 by 11, so 4 by 10. So it's another 40 feet. So that's a cute little corner. Let me back up some more. I like it. This is a good location too. Because different sections cost different amounts of money and they want to see certain kinds of products. Like if you're going to be way up front in one of the premium places, you need to have some antiques too. Well, I don't have a lot of antiques. That's a higher end business and I don't know it very well. And I would probably be afraid just to leave antiques just sit there for while I'm not here. You know what I mean? But not that I'm not open to it. I just have to work my way up to a comfortable level. So she's having 30% off, so she's gonna leave. Carpet's clean enough. That's nice. Let's look at it from this angle. I really like this location. This is a good corner. Oh my gosh. And that'll be awesome if the track lighting stays too. So, I don't know what was in my head the last time when I was like trying to choose between the two locations and I thought this place was more expensive. Just showing you guys stuff to look at while I'm jabbering. And because really it's not. They don't have a credit card processing fee after all. They do have 10% commission, but that's good because one of the things you'll notice about this mall is there's a lot of active people walking around with keys to help you. You don't have to wait quite so long. And the rent is actually cheaper per square foot. So like I paid $190 for my 10 by 7. And this 10 by 11 is $198. $8 more. And I'm okay with the 10% commission. You know, I'll just roll that in. It's just a little bit. And then it's also offset by 2.9% because they don't charge the processing fee. I'm going to look through her stuff real well. We're going to shop while we're here. But I'm going to take a little break. I just want to stand here and look at my new booth. Just popping into my favorites. My favorite booths where you can usually get something cool. At a good price. Made in South Africa. $14.95. Don't find a lot of South Africa stuff out thrifting. You know, the thrift stores I'm talking about. Not these antique malls, antique vintage marketplaces. I don't know what to call these anymore because it's not all antique. $14.95 for that gourd, hollowed out, and a very cool butterfly on it. Nice. That seems like a fair price. Hang on a minute. I've never sold one of these Never found them at the thrift, but I see lots of other people sell them. $14.75. Little courting scene silhouette. Let's put it here where it's more safe and gets a little bit more attention maybe. Oh, another glass banana. I bought my husband at the thrift store. I don't know if you remember. It was crackle glass yellow banana. He eats banana every day. So I put it in his little pile where I put his bananas. He kind of loves it. He's funny that way. I guess since we're the same age and we're both kind of rockers, we have the same kind of affection for some 70s cool. Although he's from a small town in Pennsylvania. That's cute. My mom had stuff like that. Isn't that Corning or Gemco or something? $32.95. That's a nice pattern on that. I saw that at the Goodwill. I did. Elephant cup, $19.95. Oh, I sold something that matches this set. What is she calling it? Farmhouse is all. Some things we saw 3 weeks ago when I came to put in an application. Love that black mat. $19.95. A couple of new pieces. She's always good to have a few new pieces. I think her sales are okay. I really do. Hey, I picked up a bunch of this the other day, didn't I? Let's see who she says it's by. Just vintage, darn it. I haven't worked with it yet to see whose it is. Thought maybe she could give me a lead. It can only be so many people, so it's not that big of a deal. Still love that. That's so pretty. Let's look at it. Isn't that beautiful? $14.95. Some of the gold's coming off the back. I don't know why they would even put that on there. Didn't need it. It was beautiful all by itself. Some salt glaze. Well, let's keep moving on. I never hardly go in here. Just turn the corner. I'll have to wait. We got other shoppers, okay? So, I'll be back. I have that. This is one of my favorite John Perry's. The seahorses. I mean, they're horses, but I'm riding a sea wave. You know, they're not like seahorses. You know what I mean? I have that. $69 is about right. Mine will never be for sale. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Look at that. Do you guys see that? That's a quite large hand mirror with a nice blue cabochon, glass cabochon. Oh, I wish I could see the tag on that. The other one is $25. It's okay, you see those a lot. But not that. Look at the filigree, the open work on the handle. Wow. I know I'm not going to buy it, so I don't want to make them open it up just so I can see a price. That's kind of rude, but wait a minute. I think I can see it. Does it say 49? Darn. Okay, I got to stop drooling. Are we done drooling? Wow. Only $20 for that silver. $195 for that one. This one here must be Mexican silver. It's usually a little cheaper. Dinosaur skulls, that's funny. I think that's dinosaur skull. Okay, I saw a couple other things, so let's go in. Doesn't look super old, but it's pretty. $39. It's about 13, 14 inches tall, and the wingspan is about 12 to 13 inches. Gorgeous. Oh, look, she's got a Van Briggle with one of the made for Van Briggle series lamps. Lamp shades, sorry. $165. It's the squirrel. I would love to have one of those lampshades. It's a nice little one too. Okay. A lot of drooling going on with me here today. I think I'm just so happy today. I'm like super easily pleased. I'm just so happy that I can't believe I'm getting a booth already. That looks like a Marwall, most likely. Bust. I've sold some of those and gotten some money for sure. That looks like some Polish glass. I've got one in black. I'm talking about this with the swirly. Is that I've never seen it with bears. Nesting dolls, those are bears. Hey, I'm back. I just bought a bunch of jewelry, but I didn't show you because it's going to be from the jewelry sale. So now I'm going to run around and visit, my friends' booths. Brittany and her mom, Jan, they got a booth. They moved out of the showcase and got a booth. So I found it. B3. So they just set this up not too long ago. Love this middle display unit. Look at those grapes. Those are humongous. $100, I don't blame you. Alabaster grapes. Oh, there's a nice piece too. $48. Little butterfly stamp, that's cute. That's a cute touch too. $12 for that little basket. So if you come in, be sure and visit Brittany and Jan's booth. Looks like they're still working on stocking it, but it's not in too bad a shape. $40 for this one. I wonder whose that is. That's a nice one. I have 3 of these. 2 metallic gray and 1 stone. Oh, that's adorable. $5. That's super cute. Kind of modern, but it's nice. Nicely done. $30. Really nice. Stop in and see them. I'm sure they'll be restocking all the time. There's their sign. If you see something you want, I can contact Brittany. We talk on Instagram, and maybe they're willing to ship it to you. And we have found Karen's Corner. She's still having 25% off all items with the Kiss Goodbye sticker. I see a few new things already. Unless, you move things around for people like me shopping. And we're like, oh, I didn't see that last time. It could have been here. That's fantastic. This is from West Germany. That's really something. $14.95. Some spun art, little bird bath. There's my little swan. I got them out, you guys, and I'm realizing, oh, Lord, what did I do? I'm going to have to let some of them go. I've got way too many, and some are even duplicates. So sometime soon, I'm also going to get all those out and let some of them go if y'all want some too for Christmas or whenever. Okay? Okay, let's move on. Bye-bye, Karen. We're going to breeze through here. I need to remember, show a little bit of everything, not just the stuff I like. I don't tend to come in these because it's hardly ever, there might be a few vintage or antiques, but most of it's reproduction. But then again, I've always said some people will not buy used, so it is what it is, right? Not that big of a deal. Everything hopefully balances out. Hopefully. But here we'll look, just some shots for inspiration. I am never one to say pick up a magazine or a book from any of these popular people and duplicate it. I'm going to be really blunt. No, just don't. You can be inspired and then add your own twist. Please let your personality shine through. That's what people want to see. Hang on, I'm going to squeeze through here. Okay, I had to exit and we'll have to come around. This little cart wouldn't fit through. So she's come in and decorated for fall. And here's the other half. There's some fun looks in here. If you get tired of waiting to find it vintage or antique or don't want to make it yourself, I get it. I won't throw any shade at you personally as long as you've been like, but I added my own flair. I put some of my personality into it as well. Because these trends come and go, you guys. Don't invest a lot of money either. Because in a few years, there'll be something else. And if you like to follow the trends, you'll be like, I'm tired of this. I'm going to do something different. So have fun, but don't spend a lot of money. Get very creative at garage sales and thrift stores and these kind of markets. Some beautiful new jewelry, though. It is pretty. I'm okay with new stuff, especially if it's artisan. Do you know what I mean? Like those laser cut earrings. I actually have a pair. Okay, let's move on. This is a little nook cranny. I forget to come in here a lot. You don't really notice it. It just has two little doorways in and out. It must have been something else. So let me... Soda acid fire extinguisher thing. Okay, let me back up for a minute and look. Okay, so this looks like a mixture. That might be a different booth over there. That looks like handbags. Imported handbags. This looks like a mixture of everything. Collectibles, new old stock, some vintage. Oh gosh, that's funny. I wish. I can't believe this is still going on. I truly wish. $18.99, and then I think, hang on, let's back up. 25% off items not marked firm. That's kind of funny, isn't it? So it'd be about 14, 15 bucks. Mushrooms, huh? Somebody did a mushroom cutout. This is an artisan piece. $45. That's kind of cool, though. Oh, not sure what's happening here. I see a smiley face, something or other way back there. Looks like it's metal. And that's the biggest sugar skull I've ever seen. Oh, this booth is either coming or going. Sorry. Hey, my mom had one of those. It was a little bit different. It was from Sears and it was blue. That was the 70s, I believe. And here's two more little nooks that I rarely get into. I think I always get distracted by this piece right here because they usually have artisan handcrafted. Let me show you. This metal art stuff, which always tickles me to death. I'm trying to get my husband to make me something, but he's been pretty busy at work. We're just glad he has a job still. And then we usually go through the rocks into the warehouse. So let me back it up this time for a minute. Yeah, I always get distracted because this wall is usually covered with this kind of art, which just I love. So anyways, let's back up. Let me grab my cart. I know you guys get so mad when I'm not watching my purse, but all my good stuff is in my pocket. But still, it would be a drag. I know. But I could still get home, okay? I got my money and my keys. I'm just showing you stuff. I don't know what to say. Not quite my jam, you know. Interesting looking pieces though. I could see a few pieces put in here and there, kind of cool. Like I could probably be talked into something like that. That's cute. It's new. Okay, and then old vintage paints. Okay, so she does crafts and stuff too. Okay. All right, let's go zip around to the other one. These people have a little space. They just display how to refinish your tubs and stuff. But if you didn't know that could be done, yes it can. Okay, hang on, this is going to be awkward. Hang on. There we go. Just another cute little room. A little bit of everything. And this metal piece should not be on it. I'm sorry. Wow, I'm bossy today. I've told you all what to do a couple of times. And I'm just like nitpicking. Don't be like that, because I'm so happy. I'm getting a booth $40. There are some people that still love that stuff. I know its heyday is gone, but in certain parts of the country, they still love that. That's some really nice artisan piece. Oh, and speaking of, wow. That seems like a good price. Now see, this, like, to give it a twist, if I was like back in that time when this was Southwest stuff was so popular, but in some parts of the country it still is, because that's the lifestyle, that's the culture. So I'm not bashing or anything, but like I would do something like that that's more unique. You don't see one of those every day. $40 just seems like a great price. It's the sand art too, you guys. Somewhat retro plug. Wow. I would gladly come back and get this if somebody wants that. You can pay me back because that needs to go to someone who loves it. That is adorable. The case is locked, but I'm loving those little lips. Those are very 80s, 90s, when all that pop art kind of stuff was so popular. And it's trending again. A little twist on it, thank goodness, but it's trending. Love this. $20. Says needlepoint. Really? Wait a minute. I don't think so. This looks printed on. I could be wrong. If that is real needlepoint, it needs to be more than $40. My goodness, that took someone forever. So little, tiny. I do want to come in here real quick. It's more simple stained glass, but still. I don't know if it originally came in these. It looks like someone has made it look older. You know what? Or they took, well, no, that could be just refinished and sanded down. It's so hard to tell these days. I have to look at some of the hardware too. No, those are a little older. And then maybe the stained glass is somewhat mix and matched. I do like the geometric. That looks like from a transom, right? These are from transoms, I believe. Those long ones. That one's fun. A little different. That's probably the one I would get. A little different. Okay, that was fun. Okay, here we go. Through the rocks and into the warehouse. In the warehouse, a couple places I want to hit, and then we'll go check Kat's booth too. Stop number 1 of my favorites in the warehouse. And I see she's put up a new display. I got my purse on my shoulder this time, you guys, since I'm coming all the way in. I see a few vintage pieces. $6, $12. Oh, that's really pretty. $12. Look at that, and it's got the baguettes in the middle. horse is 18. $16. Let's see this pewter one. $20. It's some kind of clip, not a pin. I guess it's like a scarf clip. $36. I think that's set in silver, just needs polished. That has an Art Deco vibe to it. That one there is not really an old one. I think I'm going to take a closer look at this one. So I was almost done going through the warehouse. I'm going to pick me up some of that jam like I always do, and then go pay for my jewelry. And I saw this sign. She's marking down, one of the associates here is marking down the fixtures in this booth. Look, you guys, $14. Isn't that perfect for me? Isn't that so like 60s, 70s cool? And it'll go with all the white. $14. So she said just go pay for it and they'll know to move it to my new booth. So yay. Okay, you know what? We're gonna exit through the rocks. Yay. We've never done that. We're gonna exit through the rocks. I want to go to my new booth one more time. And here's my booth again. So, yay, my new booth. Corner booth too. So excited. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go pay for things, pick up the jewelry I bought, and I will talk to you later. I hope you had a little bit of fun. Bye-bye.